Okay. Hello, everybody. I hope everyone is doing good today, having a good Wednesday. I have a special little treat for you all today, and I am extremely nervous about it, so please bear with me. This is the first time we're doing something like this, so I really hope that you guys like it. So today we are going to be building a D&D character together. Pull over to the proper thing real quick. Why am I not... I gotta stop launching the program before it starts streaming, because apparently it just does not read it. I gotta relaunch it now. Hold on, I gotta bring myself into existence really quick. 1 second, everybody. Hold on, I need to exist. There we go. Yes, I know. Arthur Booba jump scare. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright. Now that I'm here, now that I'm corporeal, we are going to build a D&D character today. And I'm going to ask for you guys to help, but if I don't see enough suggestions, or if people can't agree, or stuff like that, I do have a random spin wheel thing that I'm going to use for stuff. So with that in mind, we are going to get started. First and foremost, we are going to need the class, race, and I don't think we'll need the background right away. But here's the character sheet. Hello, Torty! Torty, how are you doing today? We're about to do the rundown of everything that's going on. So, this is the character sheet we're doing. So we're going to be doing a D&D 5e character. Next, I want to point out that this is going to be the rundown. So, chat helps with race, class, subclass, name, and background. Excuse me. And we are going to be doing stat stuff with me rolling dice, which I have physical versions of. So, cool thing, cool. Anybody want a specific race or class they want to see this character be? Now is the time to speak up and make yourself known. I will write down anything. And if I don't see enough, I'll just roll a random one, which is fine. So, let's get ready. A rogue? Okay, we're gonna make a rogue then. Really quick, let me do this. Rogue. Alright. This is going to be cool, because I've not built a rogue in a very long time. I think since I first started playing D&D back in like 2017 or so. So, a little newer on the approach. I haven't personally played a rogue, so this will be very interesting. Tiefling, okay. The Tiefling. So a rogue Tiefling, very, very cool. Going in for that sort of, what is it? Dark backstory, very like, I'm a demon, edgy, you know, that kind of feel. Good, okay. Subclass, so we're going to make a level 3 rogue, which means that we are going to get a subclass. Now, there's a couple subclasses for rogue. 1 second. Let me pull out my book really quick. So, his name is Pee Pee Poo Poo. Okay, so at the very least, we know that they are going to be male. I don't know about naming him Pee Pee Poo Poo. We'll workshop that one. Where was I? Right, so rogues have quite a few subclasses they can go through. I got the physical copy of the book right here, so I gotta flip through the pages really fast. Okay. So, class. We'll go through most of this later, but for now, where is it? Archetypes. Roguish archetypes. We got Thief, Arcane Trickster, Assassin, and that is probably all we're going to go through. We're only going to stick to the main 3, or the main book. That way I don't have to have a bunch of different paper open on my desk and keep things less cluttered. But if anybody has had any of those, it'd be interesting. Here, let me write them down actually really quick. So we had... No, I don't want to put that in there. 1 second. So we had thief, assassin. Where is it? I gotta crane my neck over. Oh my goodness. Assassin and spell. Oh no, it's arcane trickster. My bad. Oh my god. It's fucking arcane League of Legends. Wow. So those are the options we have available to us. So we'll put this up here, the subclass. Backgrounds. There's a lot of backgrounds, and I have them all written down here. Right here. So if anyone has an idea of what background they think that this would fit. So we have a tiefling rogue, who's a male, right? And we do not know what his subclass is, but we can figure out what his background will be. If anyone would like to, what's it called? Speak up on that. If not, I can do a. Oh, wait a second. I don't think that copied. I can do a what's it called? A random for this. And okay. Here I will random the. I will do a random roll for the background and see what we get here. Okay. Woo! Yeah! All right, we got a sailor. So we got the sailor background. So let me go and find. Let me flip through the book and find that really quick. Oop! I just saw it. Where'd it go? Okay. Noble, hermit, sage, and sailor. All right. So I'll have that open for now. We are going to go through Sailor Moon. Dude, wait, actually, hold on. Let me write that down really quick. Gordy, what do you want the subclass to be since you're here? Background sailor. 20. And then we're here. All right, so on this, I'm going to write down Sailor Moon Smile. Arcane, like my favorite TV show. Oh my god, so true. We are really just making a magical girl, but it's a boy. Hello, Kami. How you doing? Right here. So an arcane trickster rogue. That's a tiefling. Sounds good. Hero Kami. What do you think we should name this character so far? Here, let me move all of this into one layer really quickly, or one folder rather, so we can keep that sort of here. Shrink it down a bit. We don't need this to be so big. Why is it so big? That's the real question. All right, there we go. We'll come up with a name later, but for now, we can start filling out the actual statistics here, right? So, we can start filling some stuff out. I'm going to write this in black with my pencil tool. Actually, I'm going to use a real pencil for this and have the low stabilization so you guys can see how terrible my handwriting actually is. So, class level, this will be 3. Ooh, that actually does not look that good. I'm going to go with the design pencil still. Or colored pencil. Let's see how colored pencil looks. How does colored pencil look? Yeah, it's fine. That's good. Gonna make it slightly bigger on Raguchi. So 3, background, sailor. So for those who have not, actually, yeah, I think the sign pencil's better. So 3, sailor. Player name, Arthur. Oh, you want Theseus to be the name? That's a pretty good name. Chat. We're going to name Chat as the player. Theseus. I want to make sure I spell it correctly off of what you said. Theseus. And if someone wants a last name, that's fine. We can do that too. Oh, wait, how do you spell... my brain just completely blanked on spelling tiefling. Good lord. Alright, tiefling. Alignment. I don't do alignment. XP. You do milestone. Alright. So, first and foremost, let's fill in some of this stuff really quick. So, as a sailor, you get athletics. So, we're going to fill that in. And we get perception. I'm only doing this right now because I have it on the page. Skill. I'm horrible at names. My gut instinct was maroon. Oh, hey, I mean, Theseus Maroon. Maroon. That's good. That's cool, right? All right. Where was I? Skill and tool proficiencies. All right, so they get navigator's tools. Navigator. Oh, gosh. I need to turn off my, what's it called? Stabilization, so I can actually write this. Navigate. Tools. Navigator's tools. They also get water vehicle. Vehicle. Did I spell that right? I did. No, I didn't. I just double checked. It's an LE. Damn English language. Alright, after that is equipment. So we can do... just gonna put... What is the... What? Okay. 50 feet rope. And then after that is Lucky Charm. God, my handwriting is so bad. I'm so sorry, everybody. Sword, rope, and string. So I'm going off of the book real quick. So I'm just kind of going through everything. All right, personality traits. We have a bunch of options. Someone... Actually, here, let me just read them out to you guys, and you can determine it is based on number. So number 1 for personality trait. My friends know they can rely on me no matter what. 2 is I work hard so that I can play hard when the work is done. 3, I enjoy sailing to new ports and making new friends over a flagon of ale. 4, I stretch the truth for the sake of a good story. 5, to me, a tavern brawl is a nice way to get to know a new city. 6, I never pass up a friendly wager. 7, my language is as foul as my auto nest. I still don't know what that means. And 8, the last one, is I like a job well done, especially if I can convince someone else to do it. You like 4? I stretch the truth for a good story? Okay. So, white liar. White liar. White liar. 7 and 7. All right. And Foul language. Foul language. Again, sorry about... Oh my god, I can't even spell. Foul language. God, my hand... I'm so sorry. Alright, ideals. So there's only 6 of these as opposed to the 8 from last time. So, number 1, respect. The thing that keeps a ship together is mutual respect between a captain and crew. Number 2 is fairness. We all do the work, so we all share in the reward. Number 3 is freedom. The sea is freedom. The freedom to go anywhere and do anything. Number 4 is mastery. I am a predator, and the ship on the seas are my prey. Yarg. That's very pirate-esque to me. 5 is people. I'm committed to my crewmates, not to ideals. And 6 is aspiration. Someday I will own my own ship and chart my own destiny. So those are all the ideals. So, based off of what we have, we kind of just have like so he's a rogue that can cast some spells. He's a tiefling. He likes to lie, and he has a very foul language. Yeah. Theseus is a very popular Greek myth. I love Greek mythology. Excuse me. Okay. But yeah. So out of those ideals, what did everybody feel like fit the best? Because right now, I'm kind of looking towards people. That or aspiration. I feel like those are the best ones. I'm going to write down aspiration for now. Maybe we can fill in another one later. Yeah, freedom, I think, and aspiration are pretty good. Actually, you know what? No, he's like a white liar, right? I think freedom's probably the best one, so I'll put freedom. Freedom. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Alright, bond. So, number 1 for bond is, there's another 6 of these. I am loyal to my captain first, everything else second. Number 2 is, the ship is most important. Crewmates and captains come and go. Number 3 is, I will always... This song is way too intense for what we're doing right now. Hold on. Alright. Number 3 is, I'll always remember my first ship. Number 4 is, in a harbor town, I have a paramour whose eyes nearly stole me from sea. So like a lost love, maybe? Number 5 is, I was cheated out of a fair share of profits, and I want my due. I feel like that's too serious for what we're going for. Number 6 is, ruthless pirates murdered... Okay, this is also very much too serious. I think that 4 or 3 are probably the best options here. Like a lost love or I'll always remember my first ship, because it's very, like, carefree spirited in my mind. I feel like this character is going to be very, like, yeah, I'm just kind of going with the flow, you know? Like, very silly, goofy. So I'm going to put, yeah, what was it? Remember my first... I've just completely removed the S from that. Good job, me. Ship. Put a smile there. Alright. For flaw, we have, I follow orders even if I think they're wrong. I do not think that this character at all would fit that. I'll say anything to avoid having to do... Okay, I don't even know if I need to read the rest. I feel like that's just kind of this dude to a T. Once someone questions my courage, I never back down no matter how dangerous the situation. No. Once someone questions my... Oh, no, I just read that. Once I start drinking, it's hard for me to stop. I don't know if they would be an alcoholic. I feel like that is a little bit too party heavy, you know? I can't help but pocket loose coins. Oh, okay. Hold on. Yeah, I think that might be the best, actually. Likes shinies. Likes shinies. And I'm gonna do mischievous cat face. Alright. So I believe that should be everything done for the pirate. Not pirate, the sailor. So now, let's go all the way down back to rogue. I don't know what just fell out of my book, but I think it might have been important. Anyway. So I'm at monk. Oh, it's too far. I need to go back. Where is it? This is ranger. Ranger and rogue. Okay. So, building a rogue. First and foremost, to keep in mind for when we do stats, we want our, where's it, dexterity to be the highest here, right? Because we want to make sure that we are able to sneak and get those bonus damage on our daggers. Hello, Penguin. How are you doing? We've done most of the stuff for stuff here. We're going to work on character design after we're finished filling out this page. Hit points will be 1d8 per rogue level. And oh no, that's hit dice. Sorry, not hit. So it's oh no, it is 1d8. What am I doing? 1d8 plus rogue level. So we're level 3, so that's 3d8. Oops. 3d8 plus rogue level. Alright. So with that in mind, we know we're still going to be very squishy, right? We're going to be super vulnerable. Rogues are very much a glass cannon. So... Okay, proficiencies. Okay, we're going to have to scroll back down a bit here. I'm going to make this smaller and zoom in a bit. So we get light armor. Light armor. And then we also get simple weapons. Don't call me squishy. What is wrong with you? I do not like that. Simple weapons and hand crossbows. As well as longsword, rapiers, and short sword. Long. I'm going to do long / short sword. And then rapier. And then thieves' tools. Easy. What's up? What's good, brother? We're working on building a rogue. All right, and now saving throws. Okay. We get dexterity. Make bigger pen here. Dexterity as well as intelligence are our saving throws. We get choose 4 from many. So, oh, bye, Torty. It was good seeing you. All right, so skills that we get to choose from are acrobatics, athletics, deception, insight, intimidation, investigation, perception, performance, persuasion, sleight of hand, and stealth. I think good luck with PP. Thank you. I think just as a rogue in general, you kind of have to take sleight of hand and stealth. Just it just fits the class and synergizes way too well to not do so. So we get to choose 2 more from the list I listed off, but we already have athletics and perception taken. So that kind of just leaves us down to acrobatics, deception, insight, intimidation, investigation, performance, persuasion. But since he likes to lie a lot, I think performance and persuasion are kind of good options to go here. Like, we're trying to build like this sort of traveling sailor that's just kind of like talking himself up a big game, even if he can't follow it up with what he does. So I really do think that persuasion and performance are the best options here. Because, again, this dude's going to be talking so much mad shit that he needs to be able to bluff his way into it, right? That's what I'm seeing here from what you guys have created. All right. With that said, okay, let's start rolling for stats. Because that's kind of what we need now. So, actually, no, wait. Before we do that, we can do equipment. We can do equipment first and then roll for stats. So, first and foremost, we get... Let's make this smaller really quick. What do you guys want? Short sword or rapier? Because we get one of the swords, but only one. As well as a short bow and a quiver of 20 arrows or another short sword. So there's that, as well as a burglar's pack, a dungeoneer's pack, or an explorer's pack. And then for sure, you get leather armor. Armor. 2 daggers. And thieves' tools. So now we just need the decision stuff. Hey, Leica, what's good? We're building a rogue. Woo! So we are still deciding between burglar pack, dungeoneer pack, explorer's pack, short bow, short sword, rapier, and short sword. So if anyone has any preference to that, but I think for sure we're going to take a short sword. Actually, no, we'll take a rapier. Because there's no other option to get one later on. And if you guys want to take the short bow and the sword later on, or short bow or the sword later on, you have that option too. But I think rapier is just so good. It's a D8 rather than a D6, and it's finesse. And then there is the dungeoneer pack. I think explorer's pack fits the best here, so we'll just put that at the bottom. Explorer's pack. Yeah, but I'm too biased. I mean, yeah, that's fine. I think if that's the case, we can give them the short bow. Short bow, and then arrows, or arrow, and then bracket 20. There you go. All right, now we can roll for stats. Let me go get my dice roller. Listen to this, chat. That's hype as fuck, ain't it? I have metal dice. They're so beautiful. They're red, and they're heavy. Like, if I threw this, it's... Oh! If I threw this at somebody, it would hurt, is what I was going to say. All right. So the rule for rolling for stats is you roll 4d6, and you take the 3 highest numbers. So I'm going to count out what I roll in real time, and we're going to apply that to the board really quick. So where can I write these down? Here we go. Let me put my glove back on so I can do this. All right. That is a 4. That is the wrong tool. Oopsies. All right. 4, 2, 6, and 5. Okay, so we take out the 2, and we are left with a 15. So I will write that down on the other side here, so we know which ones we're keeping. Metal dice are cool. I have a set 2. Yeah, dude, they're awesome. They're so consistent as well. Wow, we rolled a 6 right off the bat. Good. That's a 1. So it's probably going to get removed regardless. 4 again. And the last one for this is another 5. So it's another 15. Those are some pretty good rolls right off the bat. Very, very high on average rolls right now. That's another 6. Good lord. That's another 6. Okay. Maybe this guy doesn't lie. Maybe he just... People think he lies. Or he just really hypes himself up. Like, he's already capable. He just likes to lie even more. That's another 5, so it doesn't matter. That is a... 17, I think. Oh my god. Wait, no, hold on. 12 plus 5. Yeah, that's 17. Good god. Dude is roided up. Oh my goodness. Alright, that's a 4. Followed by a 2. A 1. Okay, we're finally going to get our first dump stat from the looks of things. That's a 6. Okay. So that is 12. So we got to do this 2 more times. And then we will have our full stat block. It's 4. That's 1. It's another 1. Eee. Okay, never mind. This is going to be the dump stat. 2. Oh, boy. Oh, my God. That is a 7. Yeesh. Ugh. That is bad. That is, like, comically bad. Alright, and the last time is... That's our first 3 of this. Good gosh. 4. 5. We used all our luck on the first one. Or the first couple. 1. Okay, so that is 7 plus 5. So that is another 12. Yeah, these are some rough stats. Like, they're effective, but oosh. Yeesh. Good. Alright, well, as I said before, we want our top one to be in dexterity, so that is 17. And then, let me double check something really quick. Since we're going Arcane Trickster, some rogues have enhanced their fine-honed skills of stealth with agility with magic, learning tricks of enchantment and illusion. These rogues include pickpockets, burglars, and also pranksters, mischief makers, and significant murderers. Okay. Spellcasting. You gain the ability to skill past. Wizard. Arcane Trickster. Slots. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to figure out what you use as, like, your thing. Intelligence. Okay. So, I'm going to make a single request. Yeah, of course. What is your request, gamer? Intelligence is going to be our 15, and I think Charisma will be our other 15, because we want him to be able to bluff. Bro is a bluffer. Constitution will be 12, and so will Wisdom, and our dump stat will be Strength at 7, which is not good. So now we will go into why the stats matter. So, baseline is, may I have his eye? You only have one. What do you mean you may have? What are you talking about? What are you saying? What are you talking about? We haven't even gotten to, like, the physical design yet. But sure, I can give him an eye patch, I guess. So 10 is the baseline stat for everything. And every 2, either -2 or +2, is another 1 to the stat pool, right? So, with that in mind, this is a +1, +1. And we're going to write that too. Excuse me. This is actually going to be a -2, I believe. There's a -2. It's a -2 in strength, which is not good. I believe this is a +3 in dexterity. Yes, because 16 and then yeah, it is. And then intelligence is going to be a +2 and +2 to charisma as well. Yeah, that works. All right. Now with that proficiency bonus, so level 3. Let me double check how proficiency works because I'm used to it doing it automatically. It's +2. Okay. Proficiency bonus is +2 to strength. Now, this is a lot more of the nitty-gritty stuff. Roll better next time, I know, right? So this is a lot more nitty-gritty. This is just filling in all the number side. This is like the boring part, right? So this is -2. Dexterity, this is actually +5 because we add the proficiency bonus. Constitution is +2. Intelligence is also +5. No, it's not. It would be +4. My bad. I can fix that easily. It's +4. Wisdom is also +1. And charisma is +2. So now, it tells you what you are going to put beside. So I'm doing this, by the way, for people that have never, ever filled out a D&D sheet before, by the way. So, as is. Dexterity would be our modifier for acrobatics. So that is +3. Animal handling is wisdom. That's +1. Right? So we just kind of fill it out that way. Intelligence, so that's +2. Athletics, that is strength. So that is going to be a flat out 0, I believe, because it's our proficiency. It kind of nullifies it. Deception, that is charisma. So that's +2. History, that's intelligence, +2. Insight, that's wisdom. That's +1. Intimidation, that's charisma. That's +2. Investigation, that's intelligence, +2. Wisdom, +1. +2. This will be +3 because we have proficiency in it. Charisma, that is +4 because proficiency, +4, proficiency. That is +2. Again, sleight of hand. Dex, that's going to be +5. Dex, +5 again. And then finally, +2. Nope, +1. Sorry, I'll give that. So, that is the boring part out of the way for the most part. Now we can do the health pool really quick. So 8 plus your constitution modifier. So that is 9 on the starting level. Now we can roll for health. That's a D8. That's 3. So 4 plus 9. That is 13. And then the last health upgrade we get is 8 plus 1. So that is 9 again. So 18 plus 4. That is 22. So we have 22 health. And then current hit point maximum is 22. So speed 30. As per usual, initiative, I believe, is always going to be your dex mod. So that's +3. Armor class, we get leather. So, oh gosh, I need to flip to the page with leather. Ugh. We'll do that after. We'll do armor after. Hit dice is 1d8. Actually, the total here is 3. Can you please undo? Thank you. 3d. Oh, that's a B. D8. And then hit dice itself is 1d. Dude, I think I have dyslexia because I keep doing like the wrong letter, even though I know what I'm supposed to be writing. We're gonna just skip over that. I don't want anything with lyrics in it right now. This is gonna confuse my brain. Okay. Yes, so we're going to fill in the features and traits here. Me with numbers. We can get rid of this thing on the side here now that we've gotten rid of it, or we've used it already. But yeah, we're almost done, chat, actually. We've kind of like stormed through this. Wisdom, that's +1. Ugh. Or actually, I think that's a 9. Okay. So, what do you get as a rogue, right? That's what you really want to be knowing when you're going into this with this class, right? So, rogues get so goddamn much. It is insane. So, first and foremost, you get expertise. You get bonus proficiency. It's doubled on any ability check you make that either uses the proficiencies. So we get expertise. Oop. See what I mean, though? Like, I had no reason to put, like, a line through there. Like, I don't know what's going on in my brain. Sneak attack. If anyone has any questions, by the way, let me know. If you want me to explain what something does, I will. I have the book in front of me. So I can just explain anything. Thieves can't. Which is, like, their own, like, little language that they speak. Cunning action. God, they get so much. Action. Right? Okay, and then archetype. So this is going to be Arcane Trickster. So that is the archetype that we are going for. We are going to be able to cast spells. And then that is all we get until, because we are not past 3rd level. Arcane Tricksters now get spellcasting. Spellcasting. They count as like a early, yeah, you think half goblin, half giant exists? Ask for oh god. I don't even know how that would work biologically. I don't know how you would get. I think you just described like an ogre. Like, I think that's maybe how the like ogres or like cyclopses or shit like that happen. What else is next? Is that an ability or is that? Yeah, it is. Okay, so this is Mage Hand, but it's like not a spell. It has a name. Leg. Oops. Leg. Gird. Man. Oh, main. Leggard main. Whatever that means. But basically it's just, you can cast Mage Hand at a spectral, yeah, it's just, it just allows you to cast Mage Hand. Interesting. But yeah, that should be all of that. Now we can go on to the equipment stats, fill that in, and we should be done with the character, actual nitty-gritty stuff. And then, after that, we can start working on designing the actual character. That's the fun part. Alright, leather armor. Leather armor allows you to have 11 plus your dex modifiers, so that is a 14 in our armor class. Next is the weapons. Where is it? So we have a special little rapier. So rapiers are 1d8 piercing. Attack bonus plus. So we have proficiency, so that's plus 5. And then pierce. Piercing, comma, 1d8. And next up is dagger. That is also going to be a plus 5, I believe. Slashing? Hold on. No, it's also piercing. 1d4. Piercing. Awesome. And then last and not least, we have the bow. I think we had longbow, correct? Or no, we had a crossbow, or hand crossbow, right? Short bow, sorry. Short bow, short bow, short bow, short bow. Aha. Short. Bow. +5. Piercing. I'm at 1d6. All right. That should be everything. I'm actually going to very quickly shrink this so that there's more room in there and it doesn't look so cluttered. There we go. And I can return my stabilization back up to 30. Ooh, there we go. That should feel better, right? Yeah, there we go. All right, guys. This is Theseus Maroon. So, now that we have all that done, we can take that off. And then this is our sheet. Character sheet. Awesome. So, with that in mind, we can start writing down some traits that we can keep in mind while designing this. So first and foremost, let's do a bigger thing here for this. I'm also going to return my stabilization back down to like 2 so I can write properly again, because I forgot I needed to do that. Alright, so Theseus Maroon is not strong. He is very agile. So, what's it called? Lean build. And then, what else? So sailor. So he has to have some, like, nautical themes to it. Been trying a lot of nautical themed stuff lately, I've noticed. You can say, bro, shush. I've been drinking this whole time. Quiet you. Next up is they have magic. So some kind of magical signifier to show that they are a spellcaster. So spellcaster should be written down. Spellcaster, trickster. Right? Obviously they're a tiefling. You should write that down too, just in case. If anyone else has any suggestions for this, feel free, by the way. What else is next? Leather armor. Leather armor. Hydrate your hydration. Yes. What's up next? Alright, very, very, like, free spirits. Likes shiny things. So, shinies. So lots of, like, ornaments, probably. To show that they like to steal things. What else? What else? What else, chat? What else do you think we should add on to this? I'm thinking nautical aesthetic. Okay, and then what else? What else? What else? I think maroon being in the name, he should have some kind of like maroon colors. Right? That would make sense to me, right? Next up, after that is... What else? What am I missing anything? I don't really want to include weapons into the design. I want the design to mainly be spoken through, like, clothing / the character itself. Is it raining? No. What else? I think that's good, right? This is a pretty good list to follow. Let's make it a little bit smaller. Okay. So with that, we can hide that now. Actually, wait, hold on. Let me write down the name on this before we do that. So we got Theseus Maroon. We're gonna do the shades. Yeah. Alrighty. Alright, so this is gonna be our Theseus Maroon Bible. Alright, this is what we're gonna have to adhere to for design scheme. So I'm gonna put that here. Design parameters. Okay. So with that in mind, we can start working on the actual drawing itself. So chat, keeping in mind what we all just did, we should probably try and figure out a good pose for a cocky individual who is very leanly built and very confident. So with that in mind, I'm thinking... Actually, no, I learned this recently. A really cool trick to do is to sort of like do an orb stacked on top of another orb for the chest. Right? So this is the rib cage. And then this is the waist. And you can kind of imagine that with your brain, right? So this is like the sort of like build we're going to go for, right? And then you can use the balls and put them anywhere you want and sort of visualize in your brain how they are going to connect and how they're going to affect each other. Right? Yeah, the bean method. It's really cool. But actually, I kind of like how this is like looking already over here. Let's just bring this back over. Kind of like this. Actually, I'm gonna need to move the head over slightly. Oops. Just because the neck needs to be centered in the torso. With that, we have started ourselves our character Theseus. Again, very lean built. I actually need to make this head slightly bigger. It looks a little bit too tiny to me right now. There we go. I think that's throwing me off a bit there. Alright. What do we do with the arms here, chat? I'm thinking, like... I'm trying to think here. So, shoulder like that. Oh, you know what? Sassily on the hip, I think, is a good pose. Scratch my face there. And then... sort of like a... you owe me money pose, like with the fingers, like rubbing the fingies together with the thumb. Like, yeah, you owe me some cash, bruh. Yeah, I like how this is going already. And then, oops, that's not quite how the arm works. Again, very thin, very lean character, mainly focused on speed, stealth, and magic. So the arm's slightly too long. We're just going to very quickly adjust that. There we go. That's better. And the hand's a tad bit too big, but that's okay. It's an easy fix. There you go. Now, Torty, who was in chat earlier, brought up a cool idea of the, like, Sailor Moon. And since it's a tiefling, I think we can kind of accomplish that by doing something like this. Sort of like a moon aesthetic going on. And then, since it's a dude, we can do, like, shorter, sort of sideswipe Leonardo DiCaprio-esque hair. And then they have, like, kind of pointed ears as a tiefling. Okay. Digging how this is going already. It's showing a lot of promise. Next up, I actually am gonna have to shrink this smidge, just so I can get like the full body on screen. Cocky. So I'm thinking like, you know, like those like greasers that are like snapping their finger in the hallway as you walk by. I'm kind of thinking that vibe. Like, but a full-on poser with it though. You know, someone that is like talking the talk but not walking the walk quite. Even if like the stats say otherwise. Right? So with that in mind, we can kind of assess how we're setting up. So he's gonna be like leaning against a wall. Ooh, I just have a great idea. So I love doing like creative sort of tails and horns for tiefling. I think they're really, really fun. So we're gonna do an anchor design for the tail, because I just think that'd be really cool and cute and quirky. Yeah, like this. And then like it still comes to a point that way. And has like its little barbs on it, like tieflings do. Yeah! Yeah! That looks cool. I love it. We're going to move this actually down slightly so it's not so out of there. Not so like, ooh, it's over there. Next up, we can start designing some clothing for him, which is going to be good. I'm going to also very quickly just move this to a different song. Oop, no. There we go. Where is it? Sorry, I had to check a message. All right, so with the clothing in mind, I'm thinking like, so they're not rich in the sense of like wanting to flaunt too much. I don't think, because that draws too much attention. Actually, no, maybe they do. Maybe they just want to like talk themselves up. Maybe they dress like we should just lean into the poser, I feel. So let's do with like a blue here to kind of figure out what we're doing with the outfit. So let's do, yeah, like a collared shirt. Like that. And then we can do like a frilled thing down here, because that's what like a lot of nobles wear. And then like the neckerchief bit can be like that. This very like wave patterns, so that it's like, oh haha, it's water themed. You know, chat. And after that, we can work on the shoulders. So it's like a almost a vest. So look at that. We don't need to. I don't like. I like when D&D characters don't have the armor they say they do, or like, how do I put this? The design that you present for the D&D character should not be. How do I say this? I like when characters are creative for D&D and don't just fall into this is character with plate mail, you know, or like they do something interesting with the plate mail design. So let's actually do like a poofy shoulder aesthetic here. I think that'd be cute and kind of fit with the whole like sailor theme, maybe. So like poofy shoulder kind of like tapers out a bit. Maybe there's like a belt or something here that'd be cute. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. And then whoop, whoop. Yeah, that's good. And then they can have a sort of rolled sleeve. So actually, no, they're a trickster. They should have like longer sleeves. Like maybe those poofy ones that they have. So it's like tight here, and then yeah. Okay, it's like the belts keep it tight around the elbow, and then it gets like poofy towards the end. Just to add like that nice like, what is it called? Like texture variety, I guess would be it. All right, so then this, that's the type of armor your character shoots is like 70% flavor and tech. Yeah, exactly. Like maybe you're wearing the armor underneath or over the clothing that you show in your design. Like, it doesn't need to be a one-to-one. I think it'd be cool if you had, like, fingerless gloves as well, but that's just because... Actually, no. Even full gloves. Full gloves are better, I think, for this guy. Yeah, like that. Okay. Next up for pants. Probably something sailor-esque. So let's do, first of all, just like a typical buckle for shoe. I think just like something very plain would be good for the feet. This guy's not one of those sneaker bros. Now for pants, I think also keeping these pretty tame. I want the majority of the focus to be on the upper body here. Because he probably wants you to focus on his face as well. As he is probably someone very, very self-absorbed. Who loves telling tales about himself. So I imagine that he probably wants you to be looking at his face. So maybe he has some jewelry on himself as well. I need to flip this angle so we can get these lines out better. There we go. Yeah. Good. Get a couple lines there. And then... Whoop. Like that. Buckle. Easy. Okay. So that's the clothing design, I think, so far. I'm really liking how this is turning out. I think there is a way to push this a little bit further, and that is by having a sort of like draping cape thing coming off of him. Almost like a rain poncho thing. So maybe he has like a button here and a button here, and it leads to like this like poncho that's like draping off of him slightly. Like that. I feel like it also helps sell like a sort of like rich asshole feel with that. You know what I mean? Very much someone that flaunts their wealth and like is looking to show off. You see what I mean? Like already you can kind of gauge the kind of personality this dude has just by what he's wearing and how he's presenting himself. I think we've absolutely nailed that this is a douchebag. In terms of buttons, maybe have like some kind of like little wave pattern or something. Something like that, maybe. And there's like a couple of those. Just put them like up throughout this. Like a spare one down there, and then like a little belt buckle down here. Yeah, I like how this is turning out, and then we can, with the blue brush as well, go in for a little bit more detail on the hair. So let's get a little bit Leonardo DiCaprio here. Whoop, whoop. Get some nice good hair layers in. Maybe this part of his hair is like slicked back. Oh yeah, and it like poofs out at the back. Sort of almost mullet-esque in a way. Yeah, I like how this is turning out already. A lot. Like a lot. Actually, the ear needs to be up farther here. And then horn. Yeah, I like adding that little notch in there. I think the little notch adds a little bit of personality there as well. Sort of like I've still been in fights. You know, I'm not incompetent. Also, I feel like this song fits perfectly. Okay, that face is a little jank. Let's try that again. So this, that's There we go. That face looks a little bit better now. And have the hairline come down a little bit further to make it look a little bit better. There we go. And voila! For the most part, we can probably actually just trace our old sketch over with this to make sure it looks proper. And actually have, like, it be less cluttered as well. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized that that thumb does not work there. So these are the ones that actually go up. These are the ones that come down. Like that. Yep. There we go. Then that arm's there. Then tail. Tail's the only thing we didn't do. I don't want to give him too thick of a tail end there. There we go. I like the idea that, like, tieflings have, like, a similar gimmick going on to them with their tails as, like, My Little Pony has cutie marks. You know what I mean? Like, their tail maybe determines their, like, path in life, in a way. Like, maybe the design of it's just like, oh, it kind of looks like an anchor. Okay, Theseus, you're going to see. You know? And then the little baby is just like, you know? Like, they don't know jack or shit. But with that, I think we have our sketch done. We actually did that really quickly. I'm kind of surprised. I think the head might still be a little bit small, but that's okay. And we can add probably like another belt. Actually, I don't want to add like a belt. Ooh, you know what Cat? We're giving this man a corset. This man would absolutely wear a corset. And then he would make it everybody else's problem. Yeah, like that. That helps break up the silhouette a lot. Awesome. And then, actually, you know what we could also do is have him tuck his shirt in. And then, like, have... No, yeah, I think he should just have it flat out tucked in. I think having it tucked in is better. Because you want to have, like, this air of a... But, like, having it out tucked shows you're kind of, like, pompous as well. Maybe just, like, a half tuck. Yeah, half tuck. And then have it like that. Hold there. Thing there. Thing there. Yeah, that looks good. Check it. Alright, this is our Theseus Maroon sketch. Looky, looky. I really dig it. Alright, I think we can move on to the line art phase here. And try and finalize it, and then give it some flat color. I'm also going to move this over slightly. So 6. Whoop. Start on the face, because I always start on the face. So I like making sure that it looks good before I move on. So with doing a soft eyelid, like top eyelid like that, it shows like a calm expression, as well as also putting in this sort of arrogance, which is good, especially if you combine it with a sharper bottom eyelid. Yeah, like that. And then a cocky eyebrow. Yeah, see exactly what I'm talking about. You immediately sort of gauge, like, the dude's thoughts by doing this. You know, he's like clearly you don't own an air fryer. It's a bit too detailed. Hold on, I gotta rotate the canvas slightly for this. I feel like the nose is not quite in the right spot. Yeah. With that angle, it looks good. I was worried about it not showing up well, though. You work fast? Yeah, I pride myself in working really quick. I had a commission that I did recently, and I had to do 5 iterations, and they were like, yeah, I expected done by like maybe probably like the end of the week, and I sent them all on the first day, and they were like, excuse me? I can't show what the commission was yet, but I hope to be able to soon, because I'm really, really proud of it. It's almost done, too. And then we can add the other eye. It's kind of janky, actually. Hold on. Dude, I love art. What can I say? If you present me with a commission and I'm like enthralled by what you were asking me, that shit's getting done almost immediately. This looks like a weekend to finish one. Yeah. I mean, I work quick. Dude, Asami, when I say that like I was debuffed during the Gardic phone stream, I was debuffed. I had to use my freaking mouse, and I was drinking. Also, yes, if anyone didn't know, for some reason, I was on a Gardic phone stream 2 weeks ago, I think? Let me fix this face up real quick. I used to be able to do 1 a day, but I got more. Yeah, that's the price you pay for improving at your craft. Things take longer. Yeah, dude, I just felt so bad because like all of the stuff I was doing for Gardic Phone was so goofy, and I was just like, everyone's doing such great work, and I feel like I'm very not taking this serious. Then again, that could have just been my perception during the whole thing because of, you know, again, the alcohol. Alright, I'm digging this cocky bastard's face. And then put that tuck behind his ear. Where's my dude guarded on his... Yeah, that's true. And then... There we go. Put that there. I've been trying to experiment more with, like, layered hair. Just make it look better. We're still working on it. But it's going places for sure. He's like almost got like Matthew Mercer hair. It's kind of crazy. This is like if a rogue and a bard had a kid and took after both parents. Which is not something you ever want to hear happening. Like, oh god. Could you imagine? I mean, I guess you could technically multi-class later on. Literally watching Critical Role right now. Hell yeah. I stopped watching after their second season. Not because of like it got worse or anything. I didn't have time, and I kind of like I got so attached to the other characters that I was just like I don't want to see them playing new ones. You know, it was just like you are Percy or you are Claude. It's like man, just like I just got too in my own head about nostalgia. You know. And then I think these folds are looking pretty good so far. Hold on. I can probably adjust one of these actually. There we go. Have it show more that it's like I'm like a fourth through the second season. Oh, dude. Second one's my favorite. Easily. It's just so much more emotional in my opinion. There we go. Liam O'Brien on Caleb. Oh. Oh. Okay. Now the what's it called? Thingy. What's this? Blah 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 blah. What's this thing called? I said it earlier and I don't remember. Girdle. Girdle? No. I cannot believe I do not remember. We're gonna call it the Waist Snatcher until I remember. It's such a bean. I love it. I love him too. He's such a sweetie. I actually cannot believe I cannot remember what I called this earlier. I am blanking so hard. Oh my god. All right, we get the wave pattern in here. Or actually, can probably fit in one more, just as a treat. There we go, and we can color this with like a cool wave pattern as well. And then get the poofies. We'll remember what you were called if it is the death of me. In game. Okay, get the details in. Whoop. Whoop. And then buttons. Oops. Big. Gotta make sure the buttons are tiny and useful. Because if the button's too big, it looks a little bit weird. There we go. Oh. Okay, very tiny. Very detailed. Is it really just a girdle? Because that's the only thing that's coming to my brain right now for this thing. What is this song? No. All right. And button there. Give it a nice little like, distortion so you can tell that it is because it is up. Button down here and button down here. Belt. And now for the buckle, we're going to do something nautical.
Totally nautical, brah.
So for that, we are going. I don't want to do just like actually repeating shape form is pretty good. We'll do an anchor. I feel like anchor is just kind of tried and true. For like anytime you want to do something nautical. Also, I just made a great buckle design with a anchor. What the hell? Sometimes you just like no brain something and it just comes out amazing. Oh my god, look at this. Look at that. I love it. It's good. And then this for the belt. Boom. Oh, this guy is an asshole. Look at him. Oh, you know what? He needs eyelashes. Every single pretty boy needs eyelashes. Otherwise, it is a crime against nature. Could probably add some more depth to this hair so it looks a bit more three-dimensional here. Okay. Lots of folds in the hair to help accentuate and alleviate the eyes and help guide them towards thinking that they are more three-dimensional than it actually is. Art techniques! You too can be an artist for the easy payment of your own time and thousands of hours of drawing. Yeah, there we go. And then, you know what? It'd be really cute to give him just one little fang there. What an adorable little guy. He would steal everything you own and sell it for one corn chip. He does not care. Not even like, oh, he has no thoughts, head empty. He has all the thoughts, and all of them are about how to steal what you have in your pockets. I love Theseus. He's so fucking goofy. Oh my god. You know what, chat? If I ever get an opportunity, I will play Theseus for y'all. And I will tell you how it goes. But if you also want, you can take Theseus. I will be sure to post the character sheet on Twitter so you can play him if you would like. Because I know for a fact that there will be people that want to play this guy. And put your own spin on him. I would actually... Tell me stories. If you guys play Theseus in a campaign, tell me about it. Ping me. I don't care. I would love to hear it. Oh, this hand is kind of jank, actually. Hold on. Alright, right, we're giving him gloves. I forgot about that. The world apart. There we go. And then that. That's not quite how a hand works. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. There we go. Good. That's fine. That works. It gives the illusion of hand. And then we can work on the sleeve here, which is going to be mainly eaten. Like, it's going to eat the belt here because it's so like flowing fabric. So it's going to like heel over a bit, and then like this. See what I mean? So because this fabric is so flowing, we want to make sure that it shows how affected by gravity it is. So it's going to have a lot of stuff spilling over on the belt here. So the belt's going to be kind of just amorphously absorbed. See what I mean? Kind of works. I'm sure there's a better way and more efficient way to do this, but this is the way I'm doing it right now. Remove that line. That line is not needed. Add that line. Yep. And add a sort of like contingency on it so that you know that there is a 3D shape there. There you go. So that's what it looks like when something is falling and draping down. Let's delete that there. There we go. I'm trying really hard to show the three-dimensional form and shape in this dude's design. This is a lot of overlapping layers. And I'm trying to show off and highlight here. As well as also showing off a really sick and cool design. Because I want this guy to look cool. Oh, also, back on the note, by the way, of people playing this character, you can make whatever changes you want to him. I do not care. Like, he is an open access character, as far as I am concerned. I am just designing it for the public. And honestly, if people like it, I'll do more of these. This was fun. Like, designing this menace boy has been a great time. There we go. Well, I can make this eye look a little bit. There we go. Oops, that's not quite right. Go. Knee should be about there. It's actually too far down. Knee should be around here. So we can adjust that there now. Whoop. Yes. 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 What is this song? This is the season 4 theme? Okay. Okay. Anyway. Just make some quick adjustments here. There we go. And pocket there. And yeah, we're about wrapping up here. Like we don't have a lot more design stuff to do for this guy. The rest is gonna be just color stuff, and that's gonna be pretty fast. I think. I don't think I'm gonna go too crazy with colors. It's gonna be a lot of blues for sure, with like a touch of reds. Maybe because his name's Maroon, he has a red skin tone because tieflings have like a red color to them typically. That can probably be something good that we can do there. Not to be old-fashioned, but I do like the red skin tone of tieflings. I think it's cool. Yeah. Buckle. And oops, not quite right there. And boop. Voila. Shoe is done. I do want to do like proper shoe studies on stream sometime. I think that'd be a really fun time. I say while also knowing I would absolutely hate doing shoe studies on stream. But you know, it'd be a good learning opportunity, not just for myself, but for chat as well. As you get to see to me struggle and learn at the same time as you guys. You know, it's not like as though I'm a perfect artist or anything. Everyone's growing. And I think claiming to be the perfect artist is extremely, what's the word, conceited, I guess. Probably the best way I can put it. Alright, so what do we got left to do? Tail, cape, and left arm. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Now, because the belt isn't being absorbed this time around, we don't have to worry about putting too many folds over it. We should still put some folds over it, but not like anything crazy. You know? There we go. And then... There we go. All right. Now, what I'm thinking here is this continues down, 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 shows that. And then tapers and folds over. And with that, we can start working on the cape and its folds, its many folds. Hold on, that's not quite correct. Well, it's gonna get covered up anyway, so whatever. There we go. So always be careful where you're putting stuff because I have to delete stuff now. While I'm gonna do this on a separate layer because it's already overlapping so many times. It's too high up. I just remembered. You gotta make sure that because it's like much flowier fabric, it just kind of sits on the arm rather than making a whole thing about it. There we go. And that's something like that. Hand down. Hold on, I gotta figure out how this works here. That. Perfect. Okay. Oh, too big. Okay. And just like that, we have the hand, which I believe means that we have succeeded in this. Right? Like, I don't think there's anything else left. I just have to make some quick erasing, and then bish boom bush, we're done. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh! Silly me, I forgot the tail! My bad! Right, so from up there, swoop. Swoop. Let's flip. So it's gonna come up like this. And like that. Okay. I can probably flip this. And kind of just work on that. There we go. So this is too thick to really have like and putting like a tiny line like that, like right there. I know that kind of works actually. It shows like a bit of depth. I was worried that it would like look really awkward, but no, we're chilling. So now we just finish up the tail. We're chilling. So taper the edge as it gets smaller. Do the cool anchor. Wait, I just thought of a really cool idea. Give it like pale jewelry to emulate like the the lock-in point of the anchor. Make that ring a little bit bigger. Actually, hold on. So it's like this big jewel. Yeah. We love manipulating shape language. Woohoo! There we go. And then long form. Okay, hold on. How am I gonna make this work? I can do it like, yeah, like that. Almost make it look like a pitchfork. Or not pitchfork. What's it called? No, yeah, I guess the devil's pitchfork would be a good like allegory for it as well. There we go. Check it out. It's like a double metaphor. And voila, that is Theseus. Theseus Maroon. Oops, I gotta erase that. Woo. Alright, I'm gonna look up the color maroon online because I am colorblind and won't be able to see it otherwise. Alright. Maroon. Maroon. Ooh, this is a nice color. Copy. I hope it shows up on stream well. Look at that. That's a great skin tone for him, I feel. That'll go well with, like, some bright blues. Whoa, what the f... Did you guys see the color wheel bug the hell out when I do this? Is it, like, a bunch of... Oh, wait, I didn't see it was, like... Okay. It's a tad bit concerning. I'm gonna have to find, like, a more solid one. Here. Actually, this one has a nice... It's a bit brighter. No, I kind of want the dark one. Okay. Look at this. Right? No. What just happened? It's actually darker than I want it to be. Maybe the brighter one that is here is actually the better option. Hold on. Chat, we're working with colors here. I'm going to struggle a bit. This, but, like, up a bit. How does that look when I do this? Still a bit brighter than I would like it to be. Maybe if I desaturate it instead. Yeah, perfect. Awesome. And then that. Beep, beep. Okay. Boop. Boop, boop. Let's see if there's any gaps. Okay, so there's a gap in the tail and in the hair. Awesome. So I can easily fix those quick. Just need to find them. Oh, yeah, well, the hair one was easy to find. Tail, on the other hand, I feel like might be a bit more difficult. Was it that? I don't think so. Let me try it. It was that. Why? That was barely even... That wasn't even really a hole. Okay, whatever. Alright, and then... Wait, let's get started on color then, I guess. One. Oh yeah, that's a nice color. Actually, I kind of want to desaturate it a little bit more and make maybe a smidge bit darker. Let's see how that goes. A little bit darker. Yeah, that'll be good. That's fine. All right, and then with this maroon color, I'm going to overwrite our color palette here from before. Yeah, because I don't want it to be too bright. I want it to be like this nice, sort of like dull red. I don't want it to be too overpowering, basically. But because we're almost at the end of the stream with the color, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I have to go really bad. That just hit me. Hold on. BRB bathroom. All right, be right back, guys. Back. What's good? This was good. Why did you say I mean they? You didn't say anything prior. Goober? How you guys doing? We're gonna be coloring Theseus Maroon. And then shipping him off to Twitter. See what they do to his cervix online. Why did I say that? Anyway. How you guys doing? I hope you're doing good. Had a good day. Alright. Light blue shirt. Maybe some dark blue accents after the fact. Might even make it lighter blue. Did I unmute? I did unmute. Damn, I was hoping that I didn't, so I can undo that sentence I said. But yeah, no, we're just working on the D&D character. He is a rogue, arcane trickster. Actually, probably could have leaned farther into the trickster era. But I feel like just his pose and everything, like his sort of demeanor, is like enough to show that he's like, something's up, right? Like he's kind of sketch. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I would not buy or believe anything this guy says to me, personally. Because, like, this does not speak trustworthy to me. Oh, wait, yeah, I want to... Hold on. I need to make these, like, separate. Because it's like an overshirt. Corset! That's what this was called. I just remembered. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so happy. Finally. I kept calling it a girdle. Holy shit, I feel so stupid. I'm just glad I figured it out, honestly. But that's fine. But yeah, no, where was I? Yep, just coloring in this dude. Should be... Actually, I can use the lighter... This will be a fine blue for this, and then I can use an even lighter blue for this in the, ascot thing. So, like this. Good arting, Arthur. Thank you! I hope that you have had a great day, Seal. It was very good to see you. We are making a D&D character right now. Which I am allowing anyone to use at their own discretion. That said, you can also change whatever you want about him. I do not care. What a nerd. I know. I'm very nerdy. Very, very nerdy. Alright, let's get the brighter blue done here. This can be a layer underneath. We're going to go very monochromatic for the upper half, I feel. And then we'll get more into, like, what's it called? Like the brighter colors, like yellows and such like that after the fact. But for now, I don't need this either. Yeah, we're going to be working with a lot of blues as it stands. Because he is very nautical. As he is a sailor. He is a traveling arcane trickster. Who loves to lie and sell himself very high. Which I kind of love. I kind of love asshole characters, you know? But, like, endearing ones. Ones that, like, do it because they have, like, genuine low self-confidence, but they just try to, like, play it off, you know? Those are the kinds of assholes I like. Okay, this song is absolutely a no-go. I'm not trying to freak myself out while I'm designing my boy. Okay? Alright, there we go. And bum, 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 bum. There we go. And now we can do the lighter ascot color. And then darker blues will be the cape. And then maybe I can try and figure out what a purple or something for the corset. I almost forgot what it was called again. I would have lost my mind if I lost what it was called, I think. Darker blue. Darker blue goes on top. So, and also more saturated. I'll just use this from the liner layer. I just kind of like this blue. Yeah. Be very happy when this is done, because I'm really happy with how this is coming out so far. I think I'm going to add some gold accents to these, so I might go back into the line art layer and like add some other spots where I can do that. Just to like add a sort of like decal look to him. Some more fancy, very like formally dressed attire feel. I don't like the idea of having like a super detailed cape for this guy. I feel like he wants you to look at his front, not the back. He's very much obsessed with like his aesthetic / his looks, I feel. We somehow managed to make like the most barred rogue in existence. I know, I'm fast. I'm quick. I'm quick on my feet. I go nyom. There we go. Alright. And that should be close enough for the cape. Realizing we've missed some spots here, but that's fine. We can go back and fix that. Alright, Sonic Dam. I mean, I am working with blue right now. So, hey. Alright, let's get this filled in. Yeah, these colors are really, like, melding together super well. Like, they're harmonizing so nicely. Just get that nice touched up. Over this. I think also in terms of contrast here, I want to do a bit quick work on the hair. Either black hair or white hair. We'll do a either or thing right now. Chat, what do you think? Black or white hair for him? Or alternatively, if you have another idea for a hair color, let me know. But right now I'm going to test out and see how the black hair looks, and then we can go from there. Okay, let's see how this looks. I'm a white hair boy, so I'm a biased. Okay. Then, yeah, I think... maybe I just need to make it darker. Hold on. Let's make this darker and more into, like, the blue category here. And then, clipping layer, we'll add, like, a whitish, like a very, very, very faintly blue one. I do think that pops more and adds more to the actual, like, color palette with the face. My only concern is that it does kind of look like the undershirt. So I'm a little hesitant to just full send it. But I'm open to try it for now and leave it as is. Because I think it could be good, given the amount of time I'm going to be working on it. Now we get to the... what's going to call it? The eyebrows. There we go. Yeah, honestly, the white's growing on me. I think if I actually lean it more into the blue, it will be good. Let's see. Maybe if I lean it more into the pink, actually. Yeah, actually, hold on. Lavender hair might go hard here. It kind of clashes with the blue, actually. If I make it, like... Hold on. I'm going to be experimenting with the hair color here a bit. Kind of like that. Nah, it still kind of, like, meshes with the shirt a bit. That's... I think white just might be the way to go. Like a slight pink hue to it. Yeah. I think that's just the way we should do it. Okay. Now then, where was I? Right. What's that? I almost forgot what it was called. I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, turn down the... whatchamacallit? Saturation. Okay, this is indeed kind of close to skin tone in terms of, like, hue, so it's a little concerning. So I might need to make it slightly darker. But we will see. We'll do a color layer after the fact and see how well it has meshed. Actually, I don't want to do that there. Alright, chat, let's see how this looks. That, boop. White. And then color. Yeah, it's way too close. We gotta make this darker. That's good. I think that works well. It adds a nice, like, well-needed darkness to it. Sort of like a cutoff point when you're looking at him as well. I likey. Likey. Alright. What next? Yeah, in the same sort of vein, let's make another dark contrast color here. And then this is a bit more saturated, so we'll see how this looks. But for now, I think that, yeah, like the darker part of the body shouldn't be like the main focus, so that's where I'm going to put like a lot of the darker colors. Or the lower half of the body, not the darker half of the body. Just trying to like really make the top half pop and be the main focus. There we go. Yeah, so if I zoom out now, it's like really in your face. Okay, good. Now we can erase this bit here. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. I think I'm gonna make the shoes the same color as the corsets. I feel like that would just be a good, because it's both in the same sort of like color color area I want it to be in. Oh, oops, I went over the red. Like this. There we go. Okay. And with that, we are close to done. Not much more to do except for gold accent stuff. I actually gotta go back and erase some stuff from this one. Didn't realize it was on top. That's my bad. Okay. And oh, actually, wait. Gotta do the leather first. Okay. Let's do the leathers, and then we can do the gold accent stuff. Oop, that is still too close to skin tone. There we go. Beep, boop, boop, pop. Okay. Again, this should be super simple. Nothing too crazy. Again, we're not going to be doing any like rendering or anything today. Beep, 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 boop. Okay. And that, and then on the other hand here, okay. That should be all the leather. We can go through and fix anything we missed. Slash, need to erase like this. Quick touch-ups. Beep, 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 pop. Beep, 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 pop. Okay. Okay, that should be almost everything. What's next? Gold. Gold always goes on top. Make sure to put your intriguing accents on top of everything. I don't want the gold to pop too much. It shouldn't overtake everything. But it should be very noticeably distinct. Like it should have some form of presence, not just in your face. And it's very dangerous working with gold in that sense, because like if you put too much, it becomes the main focus. And you don't want that. Well, I mean, you might want that, but it depends on the situation. Typically, you don't want that, though. That's why you have to use gold very carefully. League has run into a thing, for example, where they're using gold a lot, to the point where it's like every skin line has to have like some kind of gold accent. And like, I get it. Like, I like gold. Gold is a cool accent color. But it becomes a bit of a crutch at some points. I feel like it has its place in some fantasy skin lines, though. Because that's how you show ornate and status. Alright. Please. There we go. There we go. So I don't want to do too much gold. I don't want to do I don't want to overpower. I'll put a gold buckle down here. And a gold buckle there. Just to like have like some kind of color down there. Belt. There we go. And now we're mostly done with the color. I just need to do the face, I think. Face and the gem. So I just realized I need to do this. Actually. Right there. Cool. Now we're gonna go back a bit. We're gonna go to this 6, and we're gonna add some details here. I don't think I need to add detail on that, but back to the gold. There we go. And that should be most everything. I'm going to add the blue from the cape to the gem down here. And I'm actually going to use it for his eyes as well, because I think that that would be very pretty. Nope. And then wait. Like so. Your teeth. And voila! Maroon, Arthesius Maroon. What do you guys think? Twinkie. Okay. I'm revoking your privileges to speak. What the fuck? Alright, let's see if the colors all work together. Seems to be good. Yeah, boy. Alright, awesome. Let's do a quick colored line art. Don't trust that that's not copyrighted. You can suck too. I said nothing wrong. Nope, you definitely said something wrong. Anyway, yeah, check it. I like him. I like him a lot. I will post his stats and everything on Twitter, and if you guys want to use him at any point, feel free. He is full fair use. So yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow where we're gonna learn how to make faces. Woo! We're gonna draw faces better. Everyone clap. Yippee! All right, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.